When you think of freedom, what comes to mind? For many, it's hitting the open road, chasing sunsets, and creating memories that money simply can't buy. But what if you could experience all of that without giving up the comforts of home? Enter the Mercedes-Benz Marco Polo, a camper van that promises to redefine luxury road travel. This isn't just another van, it's a rolling statement of innovation, elegance, and practicality fused into one. In this video, we're diving deep into every detail of this masterpiece, exploring not just what it offers, but why it could be the perfect companion for your next adventure. So, whether you're a camper van enthusiast or someone curious about what makes this vehicle so special, stay tuned. Because what you're about to discover might just make you rethink how you travel. And by the end, you'll want to know, does the Marco Polo live up to the hype, or is it just another pretty name? Let's find out. At first glance, the Mercedes-Benz Marco Polo doesn't scream camper van, it whispers sophistication. Built on the reliable V-Class platform, it carries that unmistakable Mercedes DNA, sleek lines, bold proportions, and a premium finish that could easily make it pass as an executive vehicle rather than a road-tripping machine. The front grille proudly wears the iconic three-pointed star, while the sharp LED headlights add a modern touch, setting the tone for what lies inside. But it's not just about beauty. It's about blending style with function. The Marco Polo stands at a height that feels commanding yet approachable, offering just the right balance for city driving and off-the-beaten-path exploration. Its pop-up roof hints at hidden surprises, almost like an invitation to discover what's behind those tinted windows. Imagine pulling into a scenic spot. People would hardly guess that inside lies a fully functional living space. And that's the charms of a van that looks this elegant while secretly being a home on wheels. But trust me, the real magic begins once you step inside, where luxury meets versatility in ways you won't believe. Step inside the Marco Polo, and you're greeted by a world where practicality dances with luxury. Unlike traditional campers that often compromise aesthetics for utility, Mercedes has managed to create an interior that feels more like a boutique studio than a van. Leather seats with ergonomic support swivel to face each other, transforming the space into a cozy lounge. Overhead, the pop-up roof reveals a sleeping area that's surprisingly spacious, complete with a comfortable mattress and ventilation windows for stargazing nights. Down below, a cleverly integrated kitchenette with a dual-burner stove, sink, and fridge makes whipping up meals a delight rather than a chore. And yes, storage is everywhere. Hidden compartments, foldable tables, and thought-out shelving mean you won't feel cramped. The ambience is enhanced by subtle LED lighting, giving the entire interior a warm, inviting glow. It's like Mercedes asked, what if luxury hotels could move? And then answered with the Marco Polo. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Comfort is one thing, but technology is what takes this camper van to another level. Let's talk about the features that make this not just a van, but a smart home on wheels. When it comes to technology, the Marco Polo doesn't just keep up, it sets new standards. The cockpit is dominated by Mercedes' latest MBUX infotainment system, complete with voice control, touch displays, and seamless smartphone integration. Imagine saying, "Hey Mercedes, turn on the lights," and watching your van respond instantly. Beyond infotainment, the vehicle offers advanced driver assistance systems like lane, keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, and a 360-degree camera, ensuring that your journey is as safe as it is smooth. But the real gems are the camper-specific smart features. With the Marco Polo app, you can control the pop-up roof, check the water tank levels, or even adjust the refrigerator, all from your phone. And let's not forget the integration of solar charging options and auxiliary batteries, giving you the freedom to stay off-grid without worry. In a world where convenience matters as much as comfort, these smart touches make the Marco Polo stand out. But while technology can dazzle, what truly matters in a camper van is how it performs on the road. And that's where Mercedes flexes its muscles even further. So, how does the Marco Polo drive? In one word, effortlessly. Powered by a range of diesel engines, including the strong and efficient 300D variant with up to 239 horsepower, it delivers the kind of performance you wouldn't expect from a camper van. Paired with Mercedes' smooth 9G Tronic automatic transmission, every drive feels refined, whether you're cruising on highways or navigating winding mountain roads. The suspension is tuned for comfort, soaking up bumps with ease, yet maintaining the stability that inspires confidence behind the wheel. And thanks to optional all-wheel drive, venturing off-road to that hidden beach or forest trail is more than possible. It's encouraged. Noise insulation ensures a quiet ride, allowing conversations or music to flow without disruption. It's here that the Marco Polo shines. It's not just about reaching your destination, but enjoying every mile of the journey. But as we know, performance isn't everything. Long trips are made or broken by comfort and convenience. And in the Marco Polo, these aren't just afterthoughts, they're central to the experience. Comfort in the Marco Polo isn't just about soft seats. It's about thoughtful details that make long journeys a pleasure. Picture this: adjustable climate control zones ensure everyone is at the perfect temperature. The rear seats recline into a bed, giving passengers a chance to nap while someone else takes the wheel. The acoustics inside are tuned to minimize road noise, making even hours-long drives feel less exhausting. Practical conveniences also shine here: power sliding doors, an electronic tailgate, and clever cup-holder placements make life easier without you realizing it. Add in the panoramic windows, and every journey feels like a moving theater of landscapes. For families, friends, or even solo adventurers, the Marco Polo transforms travel into something that feels seamless. It's the kind of vehicle where every little feature makes you say, they thought of that. But here's where things take a twist. While all of this is impressive, owning a camper van is about more than luxury. It's about independence. And the Marco Polo has some clever tricks up its sleeve for those who crave true freedom. Now, let's talk about what makes the Marco Polo truly special. It's camping DNA. With the push of a button, the roof elevates into a tent-like structure, revealing a second bed that's perfect for two. Imagine waking up above ground level with the sunrise peeking through mesh windows. Down below, swivel chairs and a fold-out table turn the cabin into a dining or working space. Want to cook outdoors? The sliding doors create the perfect open-air kitchen vibe, and the awning provides shade for those sunny afternoons. There's even an option for integrated camping chairs and a table stored neatly in the rear hatch. And when night falls, blackout blinds ensure privacy and restful sleep. It's a blend of spontaneity and planning. Everything you need is ready at your fingertips. But beyond features, the Marco Polo represents something bigger, a lifestyle of adventure without comfort. Yet, here comes the question: can luxury and practicality truly coexist in a compact camper? The answer might surprise you. Mercedes has pulled off something rare with the Marco Polo. It's a camper van that doesn't force you to choose between indulgence and utility. On one hand, you have fine materials, plush upholstery, and the prestige of driving a Mercedes. On the other, you have rugged durability, water tanks, power supplies, and modular furniture built to withstand real travel demands. The design philosophy seems clear. Why can't adventure be luxurious? And why should luxury be limited to fixed locations like hotels? The Marco Polo gives you the best of both worlds. It's small enough to navigate city streets, yet big enough to serve as a temporary home. Every inch is optimized so you don't feel like you're sacrificing comfort for mobility. That balance is the secret sauce, and it's what makes the Marco Polo stand out in a crowded camper van market. But here's the kicker: as much as this van offers, there's still the burning question everyone wants to know. What does it cost, and is it worth it? Let's dive into the value equation. So, how much does all of this rolling luxury cost? The Mercedes-Benz Marco Polo isn't cheap. Depending on configuration and market, prices typically start around $70,000 and can climb well past $90,000 with options. That's a serious investment, no doubt. But think about what you're getting: a premium Mercedes vehicle, a smart camper setup, and the ability to travel without hotel bills or flight costs stacking up. Over time, the value becomes clearer. Factor in the build quality, longevity, and resale strength that Mercedes is known for, and suddenly the price feels less like a splurge and more like a long-term investment in freedom. Still, this isn't for everyone. For some, a simpler camper may do the trick. But for those who demand the best blend of travel, luxury, and reliability, the Marco Polo is hard to beat. And this brings us to our final thought beyond specs, features, or price tags. What does the Marco Polo truly represent? At the end of the day, the Mercedes-Benz Marco Polo isn't just a van, it's a statement. It's about reclaiming freedom without letting go of comfort. It's about blending adventure with sophistication, turning road trips into experiences you'll never forget. For some, it's a dream vehicle that redefines what travel can look like. For others, it's an aspirational glimpse of the future of mobility. Whatever your perspective, one thing is clear: the Marco Polo challenges the idea that you need to compromise when you choose life on the road. But here's where we leave you with a cliffhanger: as camper technology advances and electric mobility takes over, will the Marco Polo evolve into a fully electric luxury camper that changes the game once again? Only time will tell. Until then, the Marco Polo remains one of the most compelling camper vans in the world. Luxury, freedom, and adventure rolled into one.